Yo, what up everyone, Amir here, owner Rapid and Snacking, getting into another Collector's Corner video. Hit me up on Instagram and TikTok at Rapid and Snacking, subscribe to the YouTube. Here we have a Collector's Corner where I'm going to show y'all everything that I picked up from one store. This store is called CD Trader. I've talked about them in the past, and this is the most I'd ever spent there. Look at the size of this receipt. $612.87, and by far the most I'd ever spent there. The previous max total was probably 200 something if I had to guess. This was all picked up almost 2 months ago, January 12th, 2025. So got a lot of dope stuff, hard to find items as you can imagine. So let's go ahead and get into the vinyl. First, I will show you the Black Star album right here, their debut. Boom, boom, boom. So this is $74.99, and it's actually a good price if you look at like what sellers are trying to sell it for now. And if you're in the U.S., you know, a lot of the people here are selling it that I saw at least before this video are from the UK or places in Europe or Japan. And so, you know, you got to imagine the pricing goes up, and then some of the cheaper copies are generic or beat up and things like that. So for this clean copy, $74.99 was actually a good price. So I was happy to add this one for an original to the collection. Boom, boom, boom. Now, next up, this is one that I actually had an overpay for. I don't know what I was thinking when I bought this. I feel like at the time they didn't like repress this, or they didn't have as many copies or something. And I know they recently are promoting this again. Like in Amoeba, I know they're selling these sealed, whereas I remember when I picked this up in January, there weren't as many like copies out for some reason. I just remember there was some reason why I bought it, even though I knew it was an overpay. But anyways, $69.99 for Doechii's Alligator Bites Never Heal mixtape. This is the Hazel vinyl pressing. Also comes with a poster. Boom, boom, boom. So I guess this and the Black Star kind of even themselves out. But pick this one up too. Dope release if y'all haven't listened to it yet. Now next up is an interesting vinyl single right here by Company Flow. It's Blind, also with Tragedy of War in 3 parts, and the 8 Steps Lost mix. So as y'all know, let me just show y'all the next thing right here. As y'all know, most records, they come where you can, you know, take the record out like so, and then you put it back in. This one, it's not like that. It comes in this plastic sleeve, and then you can lift the flap right there and then take the artwork out and take the record out as well. So very interesting that they did that. Not a rare record, but just not like one that you always see. So Company Flow right here, boom, 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 $14.99 right there. Now next up, I got another vinyl single. This is by Diamond Shell, and this is called Ooh, What a Night for $4.99. Dope song. Diamond Shell, I believe, is related to Biz Markie in some way. It's either their brothers or cousins or something like that. So Diamond Shell right here, an artist that you may not have heard, but he was on Cold Chillin', right? Yeah, Cold Chillin'. Cool album for sure. For those who want to check it out, that is the single, Oh What a Night. Now, this right here is the Fandom remix by LP. So we got Laserface's Warning, original, I always say G instead of J, RJD2 remix, boom, 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 and then Squeegee Man Shooting original, Squeegee Man Shooting instrumental and clean, whatever, boom, boom, boom. So this is for $6.99 right here. Boom. Now next up, this is one that I actually haven't heard yet. I just picked it up by Rasco. Bussin' Out the Perpetrators for $3.99. Just went ahead and added it. Haven't listened to this one yet, but wanted to go ahead and pick it up. Then we went ahead and got a sampler. I believe this was the sampler. Let me see. This is Beneath the Surface Presents. Was this a sampler? I'm not remembering because I have this sampler on CD. This is called Can You Find the Level of Difficulty in This and the Ancient Art of Ad-Libbing. Boom, boom, boom. So I picked this one up because there is a compilation or soundtrack with a very similar cover, and I remember being dope, and I picked this one up as well because it was $2.99. Kind of just like wanted to go ahead and get it because it was so cheap, and just throw it on, listen to it. So I'm not remembering. I feel like the thing that I have is like the Beneath the Surface compilation. I could be wrong, Memory is going out right now, but I went ahead and picked this one up right here for $2.99. Now next up is a group that is dope and deserves more props. This is some of their later material. This is Farside's single Trust. Boom, boom, boom. Also has the remix on here, and this was for $4.99. So like I said, this is not from their first two albums, which are the ones that are most acclaimed. This is from their album Plain Rap. So pick that one up. So those are the vinyl records that I went ahead and picked up. Like I said, I got over $600 worth of stuff, so let's go ahead and keep going here. I got 2 DVDs. This is the documentary Beats, Rhymes, and Life, the Travels of a Tribe Called Quest for $5.99. So when I first bought this, I actually bought the Blu-ray. This is when it came out years ago. I feel like it was early 2010s. Right here it says 2011 on the back, so I imagine it's 2011. So I have the Blu-ray, but saw the DVD for $5.99, picked it up. And then we have the DVD for Bone Thugs and Harmony's Greatest Video Hits, and this is for $5.99. Bone Thugs, super dope group, obviously. It looks like it has 15 music videos on here, most of which are group videos, but I also see like Thugs Cry on here, for example. So I imagine that's the Busy Bone track. And yeah, so $5.99 right there for these DVDs. Now, we're going to go ahead and get into the tapes. Now, the tapes here, I got some dope ones as well, starting off with Ultramagnetic MC's Critical Beatdown for $29.99. Dope stuff right here. Happy to go ahead and get it. This one is the white cassette tape. Boom, boom, boom. So $29.99 for that. I'm sure y'all know that one. This is an underrated album called The Turnaround, A Long-Awaited Drama by Real Live. This was for $19.99. Really, really, really dope stuff. K-Def has amazing production on here in particular. And man, I mean, there are some hard tracks on here, especially the song Real Live Shit. That song is like phenomenal. Pop the Trunk is crazy. Like, there's a lot of dope songs on here. So, especially if y'all like that New York rap, the hard stuff, I highly advise checking this out if you haven't yet. So this is for $19.99. Now next up we got Heavy D and the Boys Peaceful Journey for $3.99. Boom, boom, boom. Pick that one up right there. Then we got right here Fat Boys Big and Beautiful for $3.99. This is not an album. This is the single. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I just want to make sure. Or wait, oh no, is this the album? No, this is the album. I'm tripping. Then we got right here Dana Dane with Fame. So Dana Dane is, you know, from the school of Slick Rick. Dope artist, also very cool dude. Shout out to my guy Soren Baker, who's obviously great friends with Dana Dane, and they have a show together. So happy to finally get this one on cassette tape for $5.99. Always love the cover of this one too. Simple, and you got Dana Dane doing different poses right here. I just thought that was always pretty clever. Then next up we got Bobcat. This is Cat Got Ya Tongue for $3.99. Boom, boom, boom. Now next up, we're going to go ahead and get into these tapes. And this is my favorite purchase that I picked up of the year so far, because this is something that I've been looking for years. It's something that seldom comes up and is not cheap. And I'm shocked for an album that has sold millions of copies worldwide that this was pressed. I mean, there's not many in existence that I've seen. I've never seen in person up until today, or not today, but the day that I purchased this. I'd seen other people with it, but I'd never come across it in the wild. And this is Dr. Dre's Lil Ghetto Boy maxi tape, also with the track Dre Day. So let me tell y'all, it's got Lil Ghetto Boy, 187, Puffin' on Blunts and Drinking Tanqueray. It's got Dre Day, the album version, and Dre Day, the extended club mix. And this is for $39.99. Honestly, if I saw this for $100, I would have picked it for $100 too. I've been looking for this for so long. Dre is my favorite producer of all time, and The Chronics is my favorite albums of all time, and I was shocked to finally get this and own it. Very happy with this. So this is for $39.99. Worth the trip, worth the price of admission alone right there. Now next up we have Grandmaster Flash and Melly Mel's White Lines for $9.99. Boom, boom, boom right here. So dope stuff. We got Notorious B.I.G.'s One More Chance for $7.99. Boom, boom, boom. So that, it also has the What on here. So dope single right there. We got Queen Latifah's How Do I Love Thee for $3.99. And then for the tapes to tail it off, we got Tupac's How Do You Want It for $14.99. Maxi tape here. It also has California Love, Two of America's Most Wanted, and Hit 'Em Up. I mean, think of that, man. Think of how jam-packed this single is to have those 4 songs on it. How Do You Want It, California Love, Two of America's Most Wanted, and Hit 'Em Up. If I recall, all those had music videos. I mean, that's crazy. All those to be on this maxi tape, we were spoiled. Whoever picked this one up back in the 90s, I think it was 96 when this one dropped. Yeah, it says 96. Must have been delighted because that shit is incredible. RIP to Tupac. Now, next up, we have the CDs, and this is still, once again, part of the $612, all from CD Trader. This is a group named 415, and the album is called New Brothers on the Block. This was for $5.99. Was surprised at how cheap this one was, but I obviously picked that up. $5.99. Now, this is one that I also hadn't seen in person. This is not the original. This is the authorized bootleg of Sad Clown Bad Dub 2 by Atmosphere for $49.99. This one's also not easy to find. You can go ahead and see the disc right here and the liner note. So I was happy to pick that one up. I hadn't seen this one in the wild, and I have not seen the OG one in the wild either. So picked that one up for $49.99. Now, next up, we got Above the Laws, Big Hutch, a.k.a. Cole 187, and this is Executive Decisions. Got this for $7.99. Boom, boom, boom. Now, next up, we got Cruise, The Dirty 30 for $14.99 right here. Shout out. Check this one out if you have not yet. Then this is the one that I was also looking for a minute. I was actually shocked I didn't have it because I always mix this one up with Fools from the Streets because they have similar covers. This is Drew Down's Explicit Game for $29.99. So whenever I see this in stores, I always have to do a double take and all that stuff. And finally picked this one up on CD. And next up, we got EC Illa's EC Illa LP for $19.99. Boom, boom, boom. Dope stuff right here. I had to pick this one up. Then for the No Limit fans, we got Mia X's Unladylike for $9.99. Always funny when you go to a store and then you see like stickers from other stores here. So this, y'all can see this like little paper right here. This is something that Amoeba puts in like their discs that aren't in perfect condition, but they usually play all the way through, which Amoeba, I bought in so much stuff from there. I have only had one CD that's ever skipped from there, and it had one of these not placards, but little paper slips in them. So almost always if they have this paper slip in there, it's good to go, but they put it in there as a cautionary thing, and then you can return it if need be. But this was for $9.99. Boom, boom, boom. Picked that one up by Mia X. Then we got Poor Righteous Teachers, dope group right here. $14.99 for Black Business. Went ahead and picked this one up. Shout out to the PRT. This is one that I was shocked I didn't have. I just had a different pressing, so I went ahead and got this one. This is $3.99. Public Enemy's Music in Our Mess Age. I always think of calling this Music in the Hour of Chaos for some reason, because I'm thinking of their Black Seal in the Hour of Chaos track. So pick that one up for $3.99. This is one that you don't see too often as well. This is Socrates' Underground Tapes for $29.99. If I recall, there's a couple different covers of this one and just different pressings in general. So this was $29.99, the one that I picked up here. I'm looking for the other one as well with a different cover, but I wanted to go ahead and pick this one up because I didn't have this one on CD prior to CD Trader. This is one that I didn't pick up when it came out. Shockingly, I didn't. Maybe the money was tight at the moment and I didn't pick it up, or I intended to and it just sold out or some crap. I don't know. This is Skyzoo and Torres Barrel Brothers for $19.99 in a digi pack. So boom, boom, boom. Picked that one up for $19.99. And then lastly from this video, I picked up this album by Top Authority for $29.99, Something to Blaze To. So one that you don't see too often, picked up right there by Top Authority. But anyways, man, that is everything I got from CD Trader. I mean, like I said, this was $612. and 87 cents. Got a lot of stuff, some really like not easy to find stuff, some rare stuff, and like that Dre tape was easily my favorite pickup of the day, even though it wasn't the most expensive. Easily my favorite pickup of that day. I mean, I was so happy to find this one. But anyways, go ahead and let me know what y'all think down below. If y'all have any questions, go ahead and let me know. And subscribe to the YouTube. Hit me up on Instagram and TikTok, Rapping and Snacking. I'll talk to y'all next time. Appreciate it as always. Peace.